welcome to Deborah Inspires. Today, I'll be sharing a bit of my experience in the first Lavieenrose book review for the year 2024. The first book review for the year. How many of us read the book?
I did. I read by anything. I finished.
Also, you finished the book. Okay.
Ah, 12 years and like this one starts.
Okay. For the first book review, we went to the spot. We've never been here as a book club before. A member suggested it and we decided to try it out. We used the outdoors, and for this month, the month of January, I was leading the book review, more like moderating and anchoring, and leading for the whole month for on-site members. So we settled down, catching up. I love this Lavieenrose t-shirt because it just brings back memories of one of our picnics where we wore customized shirts. And after settling, the book review started proper. The very first book review for the year 2024. I'll be leading this review today. We'll just go straight into the questions. First question is, what did the title of the book mean to you? Like when you first saw the title, did it mean anything to you?
I started reading. I was like, what is 12 weeks? I didn't really have an idea. All I knew is that it had to do with weeks and years. That's all that came to my mind. I was just interested in knowing what the book was going to say. There was no particular knowledge or idea that came to my mind. I just read the book with a clear head.
Okay. Mine at first, even though I read to chapter 6, I think. And at first I thought it was the 12, like the whole year. It was later on that I was reading. I went back. I saw the 12-week year. So it was then I understand what the book was all about. So it was just like
My baby, our baby is inside it. For me, the title means an approach in setting one's goal within a year.
okay.
For me, it was, we're in entering the new year, so what's the resolutions? I just said, okay, this one has to entail what you're supposed to do in the new year, like that. But then the title, I think I watched one is it Instagram reel, and then the man was listing the book you're supposed to read in a year. I think I saw that the 12-week year, but I didn't really pay attention, so I saw it sent to the group chat. So I think I was just expecting anything, all the things you need to do in a year, your goals, your plans, and everything.
I also shared what the title of the book meant to me. I didn't think too much about it. I was just expectant. And then, because we've already read Goals by Brian Tracy, I was just looking at what does this book have to say that we've not heard before. Well, after the whole thing, we had to take our orders. I liked what I ordered for. I was having it for the first time. The sauce, the chicken sauce, and everything was just perfect. It's something I would like to try again, and I will recommend to others. We also shared our favorite quotes. We talked about what quote really stood out for us, and Rabi shared hers.
Execution will set you free. It is the path to accomplish things you desire. And it's not what you know. It's not even who you are. It's what you implement that counts. I'm telling you. Because I like them all now.
That quote that was shared was a quote we all loved. So this is me eating.
I think something like that. Connecting. I've forgotten the chapter, but I think we were just talking about connecting.
Emotional cycle of change.
Yeah,
I think that one that they say inform optimism,
Positive, pessimism.
Yeah, I think that's. I've forgotten the chapter. Let me just. Okay, chapter 3, the emotional connection. Connecting your goals. Like if you have this connection, like have this emotional connection to your goals, you tend to want to fulfill more. Like when there's no interest, okay, let me just do this like that. So I think that's the part that I think I make goals and plans, but I'm not really emotionally connected to what I'm doing. I just see that okay, everybody's doing this, let me do it. But then when you had that emotions, your psychology and everything just works together, and then it just helps you. So I think that's the part that stood out for me. I even mark it.
The part that stood out for me is the part that they talked about accountability, how accountability is ownership, and how you cannot force people to be accountable. Like it's a personal thing. That cycle, emotional cycle of change. One quote I really liked is a good plan today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow. We learned from each other, hearing the book from different people's perspective. I shared what stood out for me. And I resolved to make this year a year of doing. Excellence is not just an act, but a habit. You are what you repeatedly do. As the monthly lead, I was saddled with the responsibility to manage time and ensure that everyone contributes within the time frame. Okay, so what I learned from the book, like Grace said, because we've read so many books in Lavieenrose, sometimes you just see things and you're like, I've seen this before, I've heard this before, and all. But I think what really stood out for me in this book was the fact that they were emphasizing more on how to get things done, not how to plan. There are other books that teach you how to plan, but this was how to get things done. It makes it a lot easier for you to track your progress. So in this book, they're trying to say at the end of 3 months, you are celebrating your end of year. Your year has ended. So anything you did not achieve at the end of 3 months, it means like it's like that year you've not achieved it. So it just makes you to be more how would I put it, more conscious of time. So I shared with the book club members how I applied some strategies from the book personally and how it's been working for me and the lessons I learned in the course of implementation. Yes, it's about implementation because at the end of the day, it is not just about what you know, it's what you implement that really counts. How to regroup, re strategize, re energize, and tell yourself, okay, this is how I should go about this. I'm going about it this way, but it's not really feasible. I should try this route. Now, you see, the advantage of that is that you are already discovering that before the year ends. By the time everyone shared what they had learned, we had to do some fun stuff. And one of the things we did was to hop on the, of course, I'm not challenge. And the of course challenge, we started by saying, of course, I'm a Lavieenrose book club member. I read a book every month, and so on and so forth. It was really interesting, and we learned so much while at it. Took pictures.
But of course, I attend Hills and Brain sessions.
Yeah, so we had a great time for the first review. So much to learn, learning from different perspectives, learning from people's experience on the strategies they have applied from the book so far. We had a nice time, good food, great time, and it was fun. So this is how I spent my very first book review for the year 2024 with Lavieenrose. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Subscribe. Bye bye. Good thing about Lavieenrose Book Club is that you just learn a book from different perspectives, and things that you missed out while reading, you will really hear from another person's point of view, which just makes it more interesting. Then there's so much laughter. In fact, we hopped on the challenge of of course challenge where you say, of course, I'm a Lavieenrose book club member. I read a book every month, and so on and so forth. It was really interesting.